Okay guys, Sunday the 22nd of October and we are on the FTSE 100. So let's have a quick recap of this market from last week in relation to our Sunday analysis, and then we'll have a look at the market for the trading week ahead. So just before we get started, if you do find these videos useful guys, please just take a second to hit the like button down below. It is really appreciated and it also helps the videos get some traction. So from last week, we were really looking at two main levels. We had the key resistance up above towards 7560, and then down below we had that key support level at 7520. Now what we went over was that if we started to break up above that key level of resistance, we could expect a move up toward the all-time highs, really 7590. If we broke down below, we could expect a stronger movement down, identified using previous price action, the swing point from Monday the 9th of October, and also the pause from the 4th of October. Now for most of the week we continued to be relatively rangy. The market just bounced sideways very nicely. However, on Tuesday we broke down. We didn't quite make it down to that target level. We popped back up, continued to reject at resistance, and then on the Thursday we made another breakdown below that level and a stronger move down into 7480. Now that's pretty much what I was looking at with subscribers all week. The only thing that was added was that we identified a price squeeze on the 5-minute time frame. Actually, don't tend to use analysis or the structure from the 5-minute time frame for longer term views, but it was setting up very nicely on the 5-minute. We looked at a price squeeze, and then what we went over was on the Thursday, if we did break down below, we could then look for the resistance at that level and the move down into the target area, which was down toward 7480. Okay, so coming into next week, well, the first thing to say is that not a lot has changed. We are still ranging between those key levels at 7560 and down towards 7520. So they remain key moving forward. Up above is key resistance, down below is key support. Now, what I've been looking at on this market is the fact that US markets, so US indexes, have been putting in strong rallies. They've been hitting all-time highs. And you can see when you look at the price action on the FTSE coming into the US Open, the FTSE is being dragged up. But what is not happening is we're not breaking above this key level of resistance, and we are not attempting to press up into the previous all-time high. So it's giving us at present a bearish sign, especially with all of these rejections up toward 7560. So once again, what I'm going to be looking at is the key level of resistance. Now, if we did break up above, I would still be happy to look for that support and the move higher up toward those all-time highs, really where the two spikes up split. We have a level of resistance at 7580. However, really I'd be looking for the move up toward around about 7590. So basically where we had the spike up on the 31st of May. So although we're getting signs of weakness at present, as a price action trader, the main thing to note is, if the market starts to tell you that you're incorrect, don't hold steadfast to your opinion. Let the market tell you what to do. It's the only way to trade consistently. So key resistance up here, pretty easy to identify this week because it is what we've been doing for a couple of weeks. Down below we still have those key levels of support. Now we can just expand it a little bit, really down towards 7516 now. Whilst in between these levels we can continue looking at price action as in a range. If we start to break down below this level, again, happy to look for resistance and stronger moves down on the FTSE, really back down into 7495 all the way down to 7475. At present, as I've mentioned, it is looking relatively weak. We're holding very strongly at this level of resistance. We tried to spike up on the 12th of October, but apart from that, we have just been holding at these levels. Once again on Friday, we closed with a bearish candle. So I'll break down from here. Worthwhile looking for that weakness and potentially seeing that stronger move down into 7460. And then as we've gone over the last few weeks, key support really starts to come in down toward 7430. So levels of price action sitting right here. Previous area where the market paused, we got the false break up on the 1st of September. You can see lots of spikes up testing at these levels. There's the very real potential. If we continue to fail up at these levels, start breaking down below here once again, we're going to see a stronger correction back down into the 7440 to 7430 levels. Okay guys, so that is everything for this week. As always, I hope that was useful. I hope you all have a great trading week next week. I'm James Orr, and thank you.